Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else better run for cover.
The Eradicator ready to annihilate the entire women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley!
Messing with Rhea Ripley is just plain dangerous. Her power, her intensity, and her complete lack of remorse makes her a one-of-a-kind threat.
What's really scary is it seems like Rhea is only getting stronger, more lethal. She's deadlier today than she was even just yesterday.
Ripley seems more than happy to get things started.
She is the heavy hitter of the women's division.
And she's definitely not here to make friends. She is here to make wins.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
You know, Zoe Stark just oozes with confidence. She knows exactly how good she is.
And that's because Zoe refuses to conform to anybody else's ideas of what she is supposed to be.
Does this woman have the answer for Ripley's trademark toughness, do you believe?
Cole, I don't know if there's anybody in WWE or beyond who can match raw power with the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
One thing that stands out to me about Rhea Ripley is her intense take-no-prisoners attitude in the ring.
Well, Rhea's not here to make friends and influence people. She's here to win.
And I'm sure she's ready to do whatever it takes to get that win here tonight.
Yeah, but you also have a superstar like Zoe Stark, one of the true powerhouses of the women's division, facing off against her right now.
Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move here. Abdominal stretch.
I'm not sure she can escape on this. And yes, she does.
Turns the tides. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
And sent right into the corner.
Boom, right to the midsection.
And the powerhouse Zoe Stark knocked off her block a bit. Constant pressure being kept on Zoe.
Zoe has to wake herself up and turn her intensity up a notch.
Ripley sidesteps the attack.
Springboard misses the target.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Kick out at one.
This isn't even close to over. Rhea Ripley gearing up for brutality.
If you're taking on a physically dominant powerhouse like Rhea Ripley, what's the best approach?
You got to drain Rhea's stamina so her attacks don't hit as hard. Go after her core. Make her chase you. Anything that will cost her energy and diminish her power.
Uh-oh.
Shoulders down. She kicks out with authority after two.
Just barely, but it counts.
Right in the face.
My God.
Ripley Ripley unloading on her opponent.
Impressive sequence by Ripley.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash. Goes into the pin. There's two. Kick out. She still has life.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Fails to connect on the springboard.
Oh, we know what's coming up next. Ripley's got her hook.
A riptide. That's it. Stark is out.
Two. Man, an impressive victory. Celebration now underway. And I don't believe she's done. Why is she doing this, guys?
A win simply wasn't enough.
Apparently, she's got to show the world how much of a sore winner she can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some chaos.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross!
Multiple tag titles, a Money in the Bank winner, a women's championship reign. There is a definite method to the madness of Nikki.
She's taking aim at perhaps the greatest submission specialist in history. I hope her limbs stay intact tonight. She is quite simply the baddest.
Yeah, and the competition's going to find that out in just a moment.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
Rousey went undefeated for a full year in WWE, and tonight looks ready to continue her dominance.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is ready to compete. You want to talk about a trailblazer in combat sports? You have to talk about Ronda Rousey. Judo, MMA, and now here in the squared circle, there isn't a place, isn't a mat where Rousey hasn't excelled.
And with all those skills in mind, you have to acknowledge that there are so many ways Rousey can break her opponent down, so many ways she can beat them down.
And she needs to be ready for anything because across the ring is a deranged Nikki Cross.
It can certainly be said that Nikki is as in your face as a rabid mongoose. While she may be small in stature, that unhinged offense of hers can topple opponents twice her size. My God, what a striking display.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
And now Ronda is thriving off the audience.
Big forearm.
Ronda Rousey is obviously a very intimidating competitor, especially with her MMA background. Corey, what's the go-to strategy when facing off against her?
It's all about staying mobile, Cole. Stick and move. You can't just let Ronda grab a hold of you and fold you up like a pretzel. You have to be agile. You have to be selective when you go on the offensive. You can't give Ronda any easy opportunities.
She heads out of the ring, but she needs to pay attention to the ref's count.
Kick to the gut. Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Inverted DDT. Brilliant counter by Rousey.
And another counter.
Made her pay for her mistake.
Whoa, a single lower back body drop.
Moves outside. What's the plan here? She's losing some steam now.
Ronda's MMA background has her well prepared to pound an opponent like we just saw.
What a shot.
Ronda now looking to go high risk.
From the top. No, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
That's gotta be it.
2 breaks the count.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Slowly getting up, but she won't like what she's met with.
From the apron.
Whoa, look out.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Oh! Ross able to avert that.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, what a takedown by Rousey. And now she's going to turn into an armbar. Nice job getting to the ropes.
Really had no choice.
Rousey has her up.
Piper's pick. Cover. 2 count.
It's over. All in a night's work. These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
Nikki Cross suffers defeat.
Really no surprise to see Ronda get the win.
One of the most determined and deadly superstars in WWE history.
This is so exciting.
This competitor is in on time. For the bell. Completely unloading on their opponent.
The officials restored some semblance of order. Now they can throw down proper.
Not wasting any time here.
The official rang the bell. Now these two can do whatever they want to each other.
After a shotgun attack during the entrances, this match has found its way inside the ring at last. Now we can really get things started.
And you know, I just hope we have a clean fight here moving forward.
I'm not sure you should get your hopes up. If that starts anything to go by, we are in for a drag-out slugfest here.
Oh, my Lord!
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Neck breaker.
Big forearm.
Drew fending him off.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Drew McIntyre's about as formidable a competitor as they come here in WWE. He's a man who can be methodical one moment and explosive the next. I have to imagine it's difficult to come up with a proper game plan when facing off against the Scottish Warrior.
Yeah, McIntyre absolutely is not the type of superstar you could put in a neat little box, Cole. But if you can pick your spots wisely and avoid any major mistakes, you might have a chance of taking down the Scottish Warrior.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Impressive sequence from Sami Zayn.
And you can't deny he picked his spots wisely against McIntyre and has now gained the upper hand.
What in the world? Shoulders, counter, cover. Counters, cover.
Trying to steal one here.
Kicks out at just one.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Reversal. Can he take advantage?
There's no secret these superstars have it out for each other. This is a feud that can only be decided through competition.
It's almost scary how determined they are to take each other apart.
This is what happens when things get personal.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Yeah, such intensity from Zayn right now.
Bionic elbow.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Zayn is up the pressure after that move.
On the DDT.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
Climbing to the top rope. Oh my God. Diving moonsault. Attack after attack coming from Zayn.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
A well-timed dodge.
Quick exchange of counters there.
And he is finally able to mount some resistance.
Sending with a big boot.
McIntyre's in dire straits.
Makes the cover. Kicks out, just kicked out.
Just trademark determination from the Scotsman. Not many men would kick out in that situation.
And Zayn is losing his mind right now. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Not sure how much more McIntyre can take.
Well, I can promise it's not much.
Maybe just stay down, man. You've done enough.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
Is it enough? The cover. There's two.
How in the world did he kick out there?
As close to 3 as you could possibly get without the bell ringing.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Yeah, Zayn's appearing unstoppable.
Oh, nice takedown. Oh, what a bridge.
And he sneaks out the win. Got his opponent by surprise.
That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn!
They had a plan and it worked to perfection.
Yeah, their opponent was just unable to overcome the damage caused by that earlier attack. What a tough loss.
Let's not ruin this moment of celebration. They earned this.
Earned it with sneaky tactics.
Well, strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory, Saxton.
Watch out. Here comes the MVP of Chase U.
Michael, I can barely hear myself think. The Duke section is going nuts.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing Chase University from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Duke Hudson.
Duke has made Chase U the accredited, prestigious institution it is today.
You have to respect Duke's journey. He experienced a new level of success when he started taking his studies seriously.
Well, Duke has all the pieces needed to become a breakout star. Now he needs to put them all together.
Duke's got his lesson plan in hand and is ready to start handing out grades.
Look, I'm the first to say an education's important, but Hudson needs to focus on taking care of business and less about running for class president.
Come on, guys. Give me a C. Give me an H.
No.
You guys failed the test.
Representing Chase University from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 216 pounds, Andre Chase.
There's plenty of bravado when this man speaks, but he has quickly become a mentor to many in NXT and WWE.
I think he'll have even more enrollment after this match.
And the Chase U cheering section is out in full force.
Let's see if he can do the student body proud.
Both of them?
Now here's someone whose only interest is beating people into oblivion.
And don't expect to see any mercy or remorse because Mark Coffey has zero.
And representing Gallus from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 238 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Mark Coffey.
It shouldn't be a surprise that Mark Coffey's out here smashing people. He trained with Finn Balor before going to Japan and then made an impact in NXT.
And Coffey has already experienced success in tag and singles competition. He held the NXT UK tag titles for 497 days, won the NXT UK Heritage Cup, and has also been an NXT Tag Team Champion.
Most opponents are not prepared for the fury that comes when Mark Coffey competes.
This is one dangerous individual.
From Franklinville, New Jersey, weighing in at 249 pounds, Joe Gacy.
A man who can perform sneak attacks both physically and mentally. You know, I've heard Gacy preach backstage, and I gotta say, he seems pretty insufferable.
Well, Byron, what you call insufferable, many of his followers call scripture.
And Gacy is all about accumulating followers, accumulating power. We're about to get an education in the ring here from Chase U.
While they're impressive in their academics, they're even more impressive in the ring. This is a team that studies the in-ring game very hard, and every time they step into the ring, it shows.
I expect we're going to see some new things from the Chase U curriculum tonight.
There's a lot of heat between these teams. I expect some personal shots to be taken in this one.
I think the personal shots began before the match even started, and now it's a matter of what team can keep a cooler head towards victory.
Clothesline! Hurricane Rana!
Unbelievable athleticism. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Face buster plants him. And Mark's resolve might be wavering here.
This is where Mark Coffey will be tested.
Setting them up.
Arm is trapped. Pump handle. Slam.
Mark didn't see that coming.
One jab after another. Frame it up, say cheese, bam! Elbow to the face.
Kick to the gut, and ooh, brutal forearm. He went right into that turnbuckle.
Double big back body drop. When you see a unit as aligned as they are, Here's someone who always has a plan and always knows who he's dealing with. It's Seth freaking Rollins.
Think of everything Seth Rollins has been through, everything he's accomplished. He can adapt to any situation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
A decade of being WWE's freaking workhorse, and the WWE Universe is finally singing his praises. And the WWE Universe serenading Rollins with his battle hymn.
Time for Seth freaking Rollins to conduct another masterpiece. Main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's just him, Uso.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Not content with being the right hand anymore, Jey Uso has set out on his own path.
And it's a particularly treacherous path these days. There are a lot of men who have a grudge with his actions in the bloodline that are not easily forgotten.
Jey Uso is intent on proving himself to those competitors in the entire WWE Universe. You gotta be aware of Rollins' mean streak. It's ruthless and long.
Rollins will do whatever it takes to win, and this superstar has got to have the same mindset.
And I've cut Corey's mic so I can just calmly say that we'll start things off with Seth freaking Rollins.
With his combination of creativity, athleticism, and skill, Rollins considers himself the guiding light of WWE, a beacon for the company, an example of what a WWE superstar should be. And the crazy thing is, he's kind of right.
Honestly, mine is the attitude of whatever fawning Graves wishes he could get out right now. I find it difficult to disagree, Byron.
But this is the man they call main event Jey Uso, and for good reason. We're about to see Jey steal the show in a way only he can.
Years of show stealing in the tag division cemented Jey's legacy. But we've learned over time that Jey just might be even more dangerous all by himself.
On a forearm. And now Jey is getting beaten down.
A messianic display of offense from Rollins.
What is going to be the key for Jey Uso tonight if he wants to come away with the win?
Jey needs to push out all distractions and focus on the task at hand. I know he can be tempted by the prospect of torturing his opponent, but he can't afford to waste time. He needs to keep victory front and center in his mind and save his personal agenda for later.
Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now.
Oh!
I love this.
Roll tope.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Rollins lining up. Rollins flies. Knee strike connects.
And the pace is quickened courtesy of Seth Rollins.
Yeah, but Uso's just one move from turning this around.
And that might be the start of the
Maybe time to start burning it down.
Rollins is starting to roll.
There he goes, right into the corner. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Kick to the stomach.
Jeez, and Jey was opened up there.
Rollins.
A visionary man doing visionary things.
Oh, he's a bop.
Rollins looking to end it.
Stop! It is all Rollins now. Pick to the gut by Rollins. Up high. Yeah, on that.
Jey is out. That is it.
Cover.
And that's all she wrote. Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
Jey just needs to tap into that main event spirit. Dust himself off and be more prepared.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Perhaps the best female high flyer in WWE, Io Sky.
And you can never discount the backup, the control on the ground every time Io is around. Whether it was Japan, Mexico, or WWE, Io's dominated wherever she's competed.
Io Sky's become more powerful as a member of Damage Control and became an eliminator for the group. And they, in turn, have raised her to the level of Miss Money in the Bank and the WWE Women's Championship.
A woman who can take out all competitors from the air, but is more than happy to break the rules as a backup plan.
And utilizing both strategies has quickly made her one of the top competitors in the women's division. Welcome to the ball pit.
Just like that, Tank, Shotzi herself is a loose cannon, and that's putting it lightly.
You never know what kind of thing Shotzi is going to do to her opponents or even herself.
You're absolutely right, Saxton. I mean, Shotzi shaved her head just to intimidate an opponent.
Always wanting to throw caution to the wind and do anything to win.
Shotzi is all about going balls to the wall.
This young woman is always ready to go to battle to give everything she's got in the process.
Introducing the challenger from Oakland, California, Shotzi! And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky!
The crowning jewel of the women's division being contested here.
The final moments to focus on the prize before turning your attention on the competition.
There's the bell and it's on. The WWE Women's Championship represents everything these women stand for as athletes.
Look, the hype's in the rearview mirror. It's time to buckle up because there's nothing like being on this stage, throwing down for the highest of prizes in the game.
Massive double foot stomp.
Bang! She returns the favor there. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. A big showing of agility from the champ there. Boom!
Thanks for coming.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
The challenger eating up some damage.
Into the knee drop.
Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad.
Come on, this isn't right.
Cover! No, a kick out.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Shotzi is one of the most unique superstars on the WWE roster. Corey, I imagine it has to be hard for opponents to overcome that chaotic style of hers.
Yeah, if you're trying to predict Shotzi's next move, she'll already have you beat. What you have to do is stick to your own plan and keep the pressure up on her. Sooner or later, Shotzi's chaos will end up coming back to bite her.
Shotzi isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Shotzi's proven to be her own worst enemy, and her opponent's really seizing any and all opportunity here.
Momentum isn't completely out of Io's.
From the middle rope.
The champ is willing to gamble big here, putting it all on the line to keep the title.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? She has no business.
Hoisting their opponent to the top rope. Looking to take it high risk here. Precarious position for both athletes from the very top rope.
Avalanche Spanish fly.
Io doing whatever she has to. She's ready to defy gravity itself if that's what it takes to win.
This is
launching. Picture perfect moonsault.
a championship level move. 2. Relief on the face of Io Sky for retaining her title.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, and still the
successful title defense for our champion.
She knew to cement yourself as a true champion, you have to defend it. You have to become battle-tested. And that is exactly what she did tonight.
The Vikings have arrived.
Summoned from Valhalla, they are ready for battle.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match. And it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. And at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
These two have never met a fight they didn't like.
Two of the toughest superstars you will find around these parts.
Both are very tough competitors.
Hey, Michael, would you please shoot?
You know, I've had a lot of embarrassing things happen to me in my career. That may have been the most embarrassing thing ever, Saxton.
At a combined weight of 532 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy.
You know, Alpha Academy may look like a bunch of oddballs, but they're legit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're really an accredited academy. They're highly trained, highly intelligent, and highly competitive.
They certainly think so. I bet Alpha Academy is thinking that by the end of the night, we'll all be saying, thank you.
No, Saxton, like this. Thank you.
Oh, good tip.
Byron,
thank you.
You just flunked out of the academy. On the line of the Tag Team Championships, teams in their respective corners going over final strategies. The Viking Raiders looking to make their presence known in this match here tonight.
I don't think their presence is ever questioned, Cole. From their entrance to the ring of the bell, the Viking Raiders are all gas and no brakes. I don't know if anyone can match the sort of intensity that Eric and Ivar possess.
If you had let me finish, Corey, that's where I was going. But to add to our point, it's not just the imagery that establishes the Raiders' presence, but also their unbelievable athleticism.
And at the risk of sounding morose, following the first elimination, one of these superstars will get absolutely dissected. Think about that for a while.
Oh, Bulldog!
One-handed.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Is there something to focus on when preparing for this career-altering match?
You got to accept the fact that you're going to be punished like you've never been punished before, and no mercy will be given.
In this situation, you can completely unload on your opponent, and a referee's count can't stop you.
You can set the rule book ablaze.
Outside the ring now, he has no need to rush. And he's pulled the ring apron different, up looking under there for something.
With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Ooh! The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Kendo stick to the skull.
And Gable there got a little wrestling 101 of his own.
Yeah, Ivar taking the fight right to it.
Got flipped upside down there. And that was some brutal impact on that DDT.
He fends off the attack. Treating him like trash. Adding insult to injury. Ouch.
And he is daring his opponent to face him with the steel chair.
And Otis was ready there. Taking flight.
Oh, what a collision.
He's got to be worried about his own ribs after that one. Don't come over here.
Cole, quick, use Saxton as a human shield.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He'll take things into the ring.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Just whipped into the table. Clothesline.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. What are we about to see? Oh!
That versatile offense of the Viking Raiders looks stifled there.
That one was worthy of adding to the Alpha Academy syllabus next semester. Ivar with a spin kick of doom.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
The ladder. Things are about to get very interesting and dangerous.
He'll into the ring.
A hellacious maneuver, driving him through the table.
This goes to show you the amount of animosity that has flooded this matchup.
And just being tossed away there.
Out of the way in time.
Ooh! Return fire from Gable. Oh, this is going to hurt. It's two for the win. Shoulders up before two.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Ivar set up.
Drives him down.
The title might change hands. Try and end it. Yes, they did it. New tag team champs.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here are your winners and the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
The Alpha Academy earning a failing grade with this loss.
Bring out the horns of ale and ready the hall for celebration. Eric and Ivar are gonna feast tonight.
The LWO is here, representing the culture, representing a legacy.
That's what they're all about.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar!
There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of.
And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
The bloodline is here. The WWE Universe is in awe.
And his opponent, representing the bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
a group who will do anything to maintain their grip on WWE.
And that means constantly obliterating the competition.
Well, tonight will be no different.
They demand respect, but rarely give it.
So that's the thing, Byron. When you're as dominant as the bloodline, it's a fact of life.
Here's the vile Santos Escobar.
Escobar's a loathsome individual who also shines as a complete narcissist. He gives you two choices: get on his ship and stay the course, or sink. This guy has zero moral compass.
Will you two shut up? Escobar's an intellectual who's insightful and articulate. He knows the score and is reimagining lucha libre culture according to his vision.
I still believe Santos is a despicable human being.
But the spotlight belongs on Roman Reigns, who has redefined what it means to be a top guy in this business. He truly is God mode personified.
Roman's simply on another level these days. He's worked very hard to get where he is and has no intention of letting anyone come even close to his greatness.
Oh, what a punch. Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
Roman is in the zone and letting the opposition know it. He saw it coming.
God, what a kick. Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special. Yes, that's exactly what they were thinking, and it is in.
Michael,
Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape. Big forearm.
Roman Reigns has definitely been one of the most dominant superstars we've seen in some time.
Very, very true, Cole, which is why when you're facing off against him, you have to do your best to be the smarter competitor. You've got to get into Roman's head and try to push his buttons, because that's the only way you're going to outclass the tribal chief.
what a headbutt.
Vicious.
Jeez, and now Escobar has damage to his face. Reigns laying down the tribal law.
And it must be acknowledged.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Oh.
And the rope will force a break.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
He switches it back around. Uppercut. Jarring.
In the hard way. Oh, what a kick. Right to the gut. Stopped in their tracks with a knee to the gut.
Reigns cuts him off.
shot.
Looking for the victory. 2 count.
An emphatic victory.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
Santos is going to spend a lot of time trying to figure out what went wrong tonight.
Oftentimes, Escobar's emotions fuel him to victory, but tonight it was a detriment, and it cost him the match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
One of the top names in women's independent wrestling, Zoe Stark.
Now looking to prove herself in WWE.
I love Zoe Stark's energy and love of competition.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, but she has proven it by capturing the NXT Women's Tag Team titles.
Every week, Ripley just gets more ruthless. How do you prepare for that?
You have to be mentally prepared as well as physically for a master class in brutality. Here comes trouble. The Judgment Day has arrived.
One of the most dominant groups in WWE.
The Judgment Day have become a well-oiled machine of brutality.
The Judgment Day can beat you in so many ways. The numbers game, brute force, or pure intimidation.
Yeah, basically, they become of one mind, a singular focus of dominance.
A win for one is a win for all, and they all will win tonight.
The Judgment Day truly at the height of their powers. Their accolades continue to grow.
Yeah, their list of victims continues to grow as well, Michael.
They want to be feared and respected.
Well, I don't respect them, but I definitely fear them.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark. And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley!
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for. The Women's World Championship in the balance.
The Women's World Championship on the line here in this matchup.
Whoever wins this one, no doubt, we're looking at the unequivocal top dog of the women's division.
Without a doubt, Corey, the top prize in the division up for grabs.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Stark with some agility.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
Delivering nasty stomps.
not giving the champ a moment to breathe with those boots.
Oh, solid contact there.
What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker. Counters that.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
And that failed to hit the mark. Challenger's a little worse for wear now. And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
I've noticed Rhea Ripley likes to get right down to business in the ring. How do you compete against someone who likes to come out swinging and control the tempo of the match?
Well, you have to come out swinging just as hard, if not harder. Matching Ripley blow for blow might be the only way to convince her that you're a serious threat.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Plucked out of the air.
Driven down face first.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
That's a free fall. Oh, man.
What a knockout punch!
Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind.
Cover.
Big kick out.
No celebrations yet.
Rhea Ripley in command right now.
And Ripley is in complete control. She's able to take a stand there.
Stark hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
A pinpoint kick to the back.
Scooped up
And down.
She goes to the outside now.
I think she's starting to get worried.
Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
The challenger being outclassed here.
She is barely standing at...
Oh, look out. Broad splash, nailed it.
Guys, I have to admit it. Cover. 2. By a hair. This title fight continues.
I can't believe it. People can't believe it. I don't think the referee can believe it.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business.
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power.
Submission locked in. Oh, look at this. Is she gonna tap out?
Think of all the pain radiating throughout her body. She is determined to escape.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Mistiming with that spring.
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by tie. The champ has this one in hand now.
2.
retain the championship.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley!
So she succeeds in defending her title tonight.
What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's at the top once again.
Here comes Sami Zayn.
Underdog no more. He has reached main event status.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Over the years, we have watched Sami Zayn transform from perennial underdog to a true main event player.
He always had all the tools, but now he is really living up to his potential.
There is no sword sharper than that of the Scottish Warrior.
Be ready for extreme brutality.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived, and a fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
McIntyre's has been a journey of redemption, of making up for lost time. Drew has taken titles and main events by force. This superstar is going to have to put up a massive fight, as Sami's heart means he won't stay down for long.
And Sami Zayn is looking fired up tonight, ready to display his heart.
That heart has been a major factor in propelling Sami to the top levels of superstardom in WWE. Sami's been a relentless competitor since the very start of his career. He's had the odds stacked against him constantly and has been determined to break through every single time.
And Zayn is looking even more determined than ever in this match.
But with Drew McIntyre in the ring, this match is not going to be for the weak of heart. Drew loves to get physical, to go all out, and truly put the resiliency of his opponents to the test.
It's an approach McIntyre can get away with only because he's one of the most hard-headed and resilient superstars we've ever seen. This man will take a hellish beating, still keep moving forward, and keep pursuing his goals.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Big forearm.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Yeah, McIntyre proving he possesses a dominant offense.
Drew is capable of throwing some monstrous strikes inside the ring. How can he best make use of him in this match tonight?
Like you said, Drew can put some incredible power behind his blows, and I think the key for him is to make sure he gives every hit his all. There's no room for glancing strikes or quick jabs. Drew needs to go all out.
Lifts him up. Spine buster! Is it enough? And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Heading up, he's thinking big.
Soaring!
Diving brain chop. McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
Drew is unloading offense with all of his staggering power behind it, just like we talked about.
Had that one scouted.
Momentum going back to Zayn's corner.
Could be a chance for Sami to change the complexion of this match.
And he kicks out at two.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
He eludes the contact.
Series of reversals.
Planning on what to do next.
What a throw. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Now that's what you...
Into the pin attempt. Surprisingly quick kick out.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Oh, what a boot from McIntyre.
Uh-oh, cross the shoulders.
Airway crash neck breaker.
Drew proving...
McIntyre getting set up. Time for the countdown. Full power.
This could put a stop to Zayn.
That's gotta be it. 2 count, and they're still in this.
Oh, man, what a kick out. Sami Zayn remains one of the most tenacious superstars around.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match. Uh-oh, got snatched up here.
Improving flame.
That might be all Drew needs.
Shoulders down.
It's over, all in a night's work. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Sami falls short tonight and suffers the loss.
All the heart, all the passion. This has to be hard for Sami.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
Listen to this frenzy for LA Knight.
If any dummies out there don't know, now they know.
LA Knight will hand out a beatdown to anybody, any night of the week. It doesn't matter to him. Knight has got that unmistakable swagger, and he is creating a special moment in time within WWE, and I'm here for it. We are living in the almighty era.
This is how you make an entrance, carrying yourself with the utmost poise and pride.
Lashley holds himself to the highest standards. It's propelled him to multiple world titles and main events.
For nearly 2 decades, Lashley has been pure and total dominance personified.
He's at the top of the food chain and won't let anyone forget it.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, L.A. Knight. And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the
Everything has led to this for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
The stakes do not get any higher than this. We're expecting a tremendous matchup here with the undisputed Universal Championship on the line.
This is the moment it's all come down to. There is no bigger moment than when you're fighting for this title. All those years of blood, sweat, and tears culminating in this championship match.
And don't think for a second the blood, sweat, and tears have stopped flowing from either of these men.
Hip attack, one impact.
Reversal on Lashley.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Clothesline.
What impact.
So much for being his game. Knight perhaps leaning too much on his charisma and not enough on what he's doing in the ring.
Yeah, the Almighty displaying pure physical dominance there.
Where I don't know that there's a cockier superstar in all of WWE than LA Knight.
First of all, it's called confidence, Cole. But I will admit, it could possibly be used against LA Knight here, because this match may just come down to who's more focused. Watch out! Axe handle from the middle rope.
Shoulders down! And he powers out.
Somehow, some way.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Hard landing.
And shoulders are down. And the champ only gets a count of one.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
He takes control. But an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
And Lashley saw what was coming.
Oh, check out this power. This is ridiculous.
Power slam.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, I think Lashley put all of his might behind that.
The Almighty firing up.
LA able to get out of the way.
Oh, wait a second. Caught in midair.
From the ring all the way to the floor.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
Guys, truly, I need to know, when will enough be enough? When is it? Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Oh! Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Boom!
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Bam! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Big boot! Incredible. Bobby Lashley in full control now, and it's only going to get worse for his opponent.
The Dominator.
Looking for the victory.
Two. Got it. No, just a two.
There's some shock in the arena. After that kick out.
Bobby Lashley, he's got that look in his eyes.
Speared by Lashley. The champ will stay champ.
Cinching in the hurt lock.
The hurt lock locked in. Will this match end on a submit?
Bobby Lashley wins and keeps the title around his waist.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
The Fireflies are out, and Bray Wyatt is here. Wyatt is as twisted and demented as they come.
With Bray Wyatt, you can only expect the unexpected.
Imagine the thoughts going through his mind right now, knowing that he is about to face one of the most decorated competitors in the history of WWE, Randy Orton.
The WWE's Apex Predator.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The definition of a WWE superstar, and in my opinion, there is no one as gifted in this game as Orton.
Now, Corey, I agree. Legendary factions, all-time tag teams. But Randy Orton is best when he does some solo work.
And when he's doing said solo work, Randy Orton is one of the most sadistic individuals the WWE has ever known.
The more hostile the environment, the more at home Randy Orton seems to be. It's hard to plan for the unpredictable, and he is facing unpredictability incarnate in the form of Bray Wyatt.
Match begins, and we know Randy Orton will be looking for that perfect moment to strike.
The Viper derives pleasure from psychologically dismantling his opponent and then physically destroying them.
Don't close your eyes. Don't turn your back. There's no reprieve, no shelter from the Apex Predator.
His opponent is Bray Wyatt. I don't even know how to describe what he's going to have to deal with there.
2 words: psychological warfare. Bray's MO is to break you down mind and body. He doesn't just want to beat you. He wants to make a statement with your destruction.
Massive damage to the whole body.
Boom! Hammer and sickle!
Big forearm.
And it looked like the competition was set on teaching Orton something there.
Bray proving too much to handle with that.
The thing about Bray Wyatt is he can hit you as hard physically inside the ring as he can mentally outside the ring. You probably don't even know which is which.
Way to steer clear.
Oh, perfect kick. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. Big punch. Ouch.
And Bray just taunting his opponent now.
Wyatt cuts him off.
Up and around it. And Bray is revving this crowd up.
From the apron.
Good Lord, taking flight.
And he tosses him back in now. Up the turnbuckles. Here we go. Diving hammer strike. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Reversal. What a counter. Pulled in for a belly-to-belly. And into the count. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of. Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Boom, boot. Bray Wyatt has just changed the whole dimension of this matchup.
I don't like what's about to happen.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
I have no idea. And he's able to fend off what must have been a grueling submission.
Wyatt steers clear of that.
Neckbreaker. Mind games in full effect from the Apex Predator.
Saving us from having to sit through that.
Bray Wyatt is really showing his confidence. Clearing the table.
They're going to take it to the next level.
What is this superstar thinking?
They're thinking about the end. Finishing this thing up.
Oh, there it is. The mandible claw. It's locked in. A sickening delivery from Bray.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
And is Bray liking this? Is Wyatt seeing this as more opportunity to dish out more damage?
Taking flight.
Body splash.
Cover. 2. And a kick out at 2.
Everyone thought that was 3. Oof. He just barely dodges.
He deflects it right back.
Both men now on the apron. This is a scary situation.
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor. Tossed back into the ring.
He's positioning himself, closing in.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt!
Certainly a disappointing loss for Randy tonight.
The Viper got caged in this battle. Some say this might be karma coming to slay the Legend Killer. I just say it builds more venom in the fangs.
A true submission expert, the Queen of Spades.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler!
With her deep background in mixed martial arts, Shayna doesn't care where she's fighting, as long as she gets to inflict pain.
And every time Baszler steps inside a WWE ring, she only seems more dangerous than the time before. No stranger to championship gold, Baszler has to be eyeing this as an opportunity to raise her stock in WWE.
I fully believe that titles and wins are just bonuses for Shayna. What she really likes is the fight itself.
Make way for the man.
A woman who's done it all, but always wants a fight.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
The climb to greatness was filled with obstacles for Becky Lynch. She's earned everything she has and is always seeking new challenges to overcome.
I have all the respect in the world for what Becky Lynch has accomplished. My question is, will we see someone knock her off the top of the mountain? It doesn't matter how many tricks this woman has up her sleeve, because the submission magician has an entire freaking spell book.
The door is locked. The referee has rung the bell, and the steel cage match is officially underway. Running forearm!
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Face buster.
Big forearm.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
When it comes to the steel cage, some would call escape the coward's way out. Some members of the WWE Universe even wish to do away with the escape rule altogether. What do you think, Corey?
I think I'm in favor of whatever leads to a quick win without taking too much damage. If that means escaping, then I call it working smarter, not harder. Sorry, WWE Universe.
Ooh, that backfired on her.
Baszler is not taking this lying down anymore.
Yeah, Shayna able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Placing them into the corner. Oh, my God.
Face first into the middle turnbuckle.
Oh, and Becky fights back. Oh! Now she's scaling the cage wall.
To the sky.
Oh, man.
Big right hand.
Oh, no. Stun gun. She's showing signs of slowing now.
It's encouraging to see a superstar withstand the punishment of a steel cage. That said, you want to make sure you dish some out too.
Tough position to be caught in here. She wants the door open.
She says it is time to end this thing.
Hurry up, ref. She's about to get her wish.
Going through the cage door now with no one around.
She's trying to drag her way out of the cage. Desperation moment, trying for the win.
Inches away from... Fighting to prevent her from escaping. And she does so emphatically. Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
One after another.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
And she had Baszler scouted.
And the slam.
Chop block. Debilitating counter. Down for a European arm breaker.
With the reversal.
The man connects.
She's off to the races up the cage.
Look out.
Diving low drop from the top rope. Looking for the victory. There's two. No. Kick out.
I was sure this one was over.
She's working her way up to the top of the cage.
Trying to escape the cage.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
Take off.
Ooh. She's moving up the cage here.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
And now she's at the top of the steel cage. Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, off the cage and out of the mat hard.
Absolutely not the outcome she planned.
She'll have to try something else now.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God!
The target was acquired and the warhead did not miss.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Becky Lynch looking for it. There it is. Manhandle slam.
Bad spot for the Queen of Spades.
She's been in complete control of this match, and now she's going to waltz her way out the door and onto victory lane. An emphatic victory. Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch!
Becky Lynch has proven once again why she is the man. Shayna Baszler tried to outmaneuver Becky Lynch, but Lynch's experience prevailed.
Becky Lynch outperformed and outsmarted Shayna Baszler tonight. It's as simple as that, Cole.
This superstar's been waiting a long, long time for this match. And here comes their opponent.
I think we've all been waiting for this match. I want to see these two get it on. What? Wait a second.
Oh, wait a second. His right turn around.
Uh-oh.
What are they doing here?
This isn't going to be pretty.
Now we can get this match started.
They want nothing to do with this fight. They're running scared.
Now they finally got them where they want them.
Match is underway, and headed into this one, we saw just how little respect there is in there right now.
Let me just say, if that was the level of respect on display going into this one, I'm pretty sure we can all imagine.
Oh, great go behind.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Charlotte's Web.
And pops the shoulder up.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. Counters! Face first off the post. And gets tossed back into the mat. And she's stunned in the corner.
Diving splash in the corner.
A counter by Nile. Oh, quite an effective counter.
O'Connor Roll looking for the win. Look at the bridge, too.
And she kicks out.
Early attempts rarely pay off, but they do wear down your opponent.
Quickly slips behind. German suplex.
9. And fends off the pinfall.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice.
Ivy Nile is one of those superstars whose training really doesn't have a weak point. Is there any way around preparation like that?
The one thing Nile does not possess is size, Cole. It's true she trains a lot to compensate for that, but if I'm her opponent, I'm doing everything I can to exploit it.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Things taking a turn for her now.
Setting it up. Boom!
Torture rack submission. Oh my goodness, punishing their opponent.
The submission is...
And that's all she wrote. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
here is your winner, Ivy Nile.
If this win doesn't earn them respect, I don't know what will.
Well, even if they have not earned the respect of their opponent, at least they've earned the respect of every person in attendance here tonight, myself included.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure how much your respect counts for anything, Saxton, but I know it doesn't mean as much as getting this win. That's what matters most here.
Here comes the lone wolf.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds, Baron Corbin!
If you ask Baron Corbin, he will tell you that he is the epitome of what being a WWE superstar is all about.
Accomplished so much in his young career. Won the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Former Golden Gloves boxing champion, NFL offensive lineman, turned champion in WWE. Now this just went from a match to a fight.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, the NXT champion, Ilya Dragunov.
We have seen before what Dragunov is capable of, and it is scary.
Often called the Czar of NXT.
Right now, Ilya Dragunov looking to expand his power to all of WWE. You know, I kind of like that Ilya Dragunov goes at every opponent with full intensity. You can even see it as a sign of respect. He takes every match just as seriously as the last. He never phones it in.
That's a good point, Byron. No matter the challenge, Dragunov always has the same hard-headed mentality to win.
But across the way is the newly improved Baron Corbin. After many tribulations, Corbin has rediscovered his edge and reforged himself. He's done messing around and demands to be both feared and respected by his fellow superstars.
Yeah, Corbin is now a man with a purpose. He's a driven and merciless individual who sees every match as a chance to put his foot down. And a driven Baron Corbin makes for one scary opponent.
Answered with a shot right to the face.
It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that.
If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will.
Slam! Cover! Powering out at one.
He's still in this.
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
That offense might have rocked the confidence of Baron.
Ilya wanted to make an impact on the opposition, and he just did.
We see the look in Baron Corbin's eyes based on how well you know Corbin. What can we expect to see from him in this battle, Corey?
Well, since I'm one of Corbin's closest confidants, I'll let you know that he plans to ravage his opponent with an offensive siege they've never seen before. Surgically precise strikes and awe-inspiring power.
Slingshot themselves through the ropes.
Slingshot clothesline.
Dragunov really showing what he's made of here with that. Oh, here it comes. Driving down a forearm into their jaw.
And it can be all over for Corbin.
This past couple of weeks have really hit the gas in terms of the... And this one is over. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
Got to be a tough loss for Baron Corbin tonight.
Corbin has to be wondering where he fell short tonight.
Some introspection could be good for him, Corey.